Dalio, is an American investor and hedge fund manager who is the founder of the world's largest hedge fund, Bridgewater Associates, since 1985. He founded Bridgewater in 1971, in New York. Dalio is regarded as one of the greatest innovators in the finance world, having popularized many commonly used practices, such as risk parity theory, currency overlay, portable alpha, and global inflation indexed bond management. He is famous for having a portfolio allocation strategy, called pure alpha strategy, that makes bets on various markets including stocks, bonds, commodities, and currencies, by predicting macroeconomic trends. Because of this, it is very important to watch what he is buying lately, so we can learn a thing or two about his investing strategies. Now, let's look at his 10 largest holdings in his stock portfolio, starting with number 10. Pinduoduo. This is a Chinese e-commerce company, running an agriculture-focused technology platform in China. It has created a platform that connects farmers and distributors with consumers directly, through its interactive shopping experience. In 2019, nearly 600,000 merchants sold farm produce through Pinduoduo. Bridgewater first initiated a position in the Chinese platform during the fourth quarter of 2019, and added to its existing position in the December quarter of 2020. Pinduoduo is the 10th largest stock holding of Ray Dalio's 13F portfolio, according to the latest filings. The shares of the Chinese e-commerce platform grew more than 400% in 2020, and extended the upside momentum into 2021. Number 9. iShares Gold Trust ETF. Ray Dalio is famous in showing confidence on the gold markets over the year. Even Warren Buffett doesn't like investment like gold. However, his position in iShares Gold Trust ETF underperformed since the beginning of this year due to pressure on gold prices. This ETF ranks 9th on the list of Ray Dalio's top 10 stock picks, accounting for 2.43% of the overall portfolio. The firm first initiated a position in iShares Gold Trust ETF IAU in 2017. iShares Gold Trust invests in the commodity markets, particularly in gold. Formed in 2005, the fund seeks to track the daily performance of the price of gold bullion. Number 8. iShares Core S&P 500 ETF. Bridgewater Associates seeks to capitalize on the broader market bull run through investment in iShares Core S&P 500 ETF. The firm has increased its position in iShares Core S&P 500 ETF during the fourth quarter by 30%. It is among the long-running investments of Ray Dalio, as the firm has been holding a position in iShares Core S&P 500 ETF since 2010. The price of iShares Core S&P 500 ETF grew almost 16% in the last 12 months, extending the 10 years gains to 190%. iShares Core S&P 500 ETF is managed by BlackRock, that invests in stocks of companies operating across diversified sectors. It invests in growth and value stocks of large-cap companies in order to track the performance of the S&P 500 index, using a representative sampling technique. Number 7. iShares Core MSCI Emerging Markets ETF. Bridgewater has benefited from its position in iShares Core MSCI Emerging Markets ETF in 2020 because the price of the ETFs grew 29% in the last 12 months. Despite the past performance, Ray Dalio still looks bullish over the future performance of emerging markets. Consequently, the billionaire hedge fund manager has increased his position by 70% in iShares Core MSCI Emerging Markets ETF during the fourth quarter. MSCI Emerging Markets ETF is an exchange-traded fund that invests in public equity markets of the global emerging region. Now, before the top pick from Ray Dalio, please hit the like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Now for our 6th pick, we have Alibaba Group Holding Limited. The largest Chinese e-commerce platform, Alibaba Group Holding Limited, is among Ray Dalio's top 10 stock picks for 2021. Despite pressure on Baba's shares due to regulatory and political issues, Bridgewater Associates looks confident about the future prospects. The firm raised its position in Baba stock by 19% in the fourth quarter, to 3.22% of the overall portfolio. Now for the 6th position, we have the Procter & Gamble Company. Ray Dalio's hedge fund strongly believes in the future fundamentals of the Procter & Gamble company, despite its share price underperformance in the last 12 months. The firm took the share price underperformance as a buying opportunity. Bridgewater Associates has increased its position by 119% in Procter & Gamble company during the fourth quarter to 3.25% of the overall portfolio, making it the fifth largest stock holding of the 13F portfolio. For our fourth position, we have Walmart, Ray Dalio's most favorite stock. This is because Bridgewater Associates has increased its position in Walmart by 120% during the fourth quarter to 3.84% of the overall portfolio. This might indicate that Dalio sees value in the United States consumer market to recover after the pandemic. On the third pick, we have SPDR Gold Trust ETF. Again, another gold ETF, despite slashing his position by 45% in SPDR Gold Trust ETF. GLD still stands among Ray Dalio's top 10 stock holdings for 2021. After strong gains in 2020, the price of GLD fell sharply since the beginning of this year due to declining gold prices. Managed by World Gold Trust Services, LLC, the GLD fund invests in gold and tracks the performance of the price of gold bullion. Gold prices are under pressure as investors move their focus towards riskier assets, like stocks, as economy recovers. On the second place, we have Vanguard FTSE Emerging Markets ETF. Bridgewater has been holding a position in Vanguard FTSE Emerging Markets ETF since 2009, and the firm has raised its stake in the fund by 1% during the fourth quarter of 2020. It is the second largest stock holding of the Quant hedge fund, accounting for 5.71% of the overall portfolio. The price of Vanguard FTSE Emerging Markets ETF increased 26% in the last 12 months, extending 5 years gains to 76%. Founded in 1994, the exchange-traded fund invests in public equity in the global emerging market. It invests in stocks of companies operating across diversified sectors. For Ray Dalio's largest stock holding, we have SPDR S&P 500 Trust ETF. Ray Dalio has cut his stake by 7% in SPDR S&P 500 Trust ETF during the fourth quarter. Despite that, the exchange-traded fund is the largest holding of Bridgewater Associates, according to the latest 13F filings. The price of SPY rallied 16% in the last 12 months. The firm has been holding a position in SPY since 2007 financial crisis. In addition to price gains, Bridgewater has also enjoyed big dividends from the exchange-traded fund over the years. Now for the key takeaway is that Ray Dalio loves ETF, and we should too. It gives us investors the thing called diversification and protection against ignorance. Next, we must look at the Chinese stock market for investing opportunities because of its future economic growth ahead. Now comment down any other topic you wanted to be discussed in this channel.